relationship between a Pisces woman and an Aries man may encounter difficulties. The presence of Pisces energy associated with the water group and a touch of Neptune energy brings about a somewhat spiritual aspect and a focus on the emotional realm. This is quite different from the nature of an Aries individual. Aries is characterized by its energetic, pioneering, and active nature, fueled by fire energy. Consequently, there may be a disparity in the pace of their energy, causing challenges and difficulties in their compatibility. Both parties might struggle to adapt to each other's contrasting qualities. The assertive and outspoken disposition of an Aries, fueled by their Mars influence, may lead them to speak in a manner lacking tact or regard for the impact of their words. In contrast, Pisces is known for their great empathy, especially in the case of a Pisces woman. This woman, who holds her emotional world in great importance, might exhibit signs of fragility. Moreover, she runs the risk of experiencing drastic emotional shifts within her own spiritual realm. Hence, when she is deeply wounded and upset, her latent aggressive tendencies may surface, intensifying the already existing sense of misunderstanding in the relationship. If the Aries man lacks water energy in his astrological chart, it is unlikely that he will be able to comprehend the depths of the Pisces woman's emotional landscape. Consequently, these signs find themselves on opposite ends of the spectrum, redoubling the challenges they face in finding harmony and understanding with each other. The relationship between the Pisces woman and the Taurus man is absolutely very harmonious. Because the water energy of the Pisces woman and the earth energy of the Taurus man, that is, the combination of feminine energies, will bring harmony and understanding to the relationship. Anyway, the Taurus man will also be able to develop empathy for the other person with his Venusian nature. Taurus man gives value and importance to beauty and everything beautiful. Family structure is also important for a Taurus man. Protection and ownership are at the forefront. A Pisces woman will of course be extremely affected by these. She will feel extremely safe. The position of your suns in your chart is already in a very harmonious energy with each other. For this reason, you can both catch empathy and have good conversations, and the Taurus man can very easily show the romantic environments that a Pisces woman needs. The Taurus man also likes attention very much. He likes to be put in the foreground. A Pisces woman also carries the energy to open her feelings in every way to the person she already loves. Pisces woman has a variable structure. They may have some emotional ups and downs. For this reason, one side of Pisces is more harmonious than the other side. She has the energy to be a little aggressive, but this is also completely related to her emotional world. Since harmony is also in question, the Pisces woman will not feel the need to reveal this side too much in the relationship. Therefore, harmony will be caught between you. The relationship between a Pisces woman and a Gemini man often tends to be fraught with tension and stress. The reason behind this is that both partners possess a variable nature and their energies are inclined towards different interests. The variations in their interests, expectations, and emotions make it extremely challenging for them to achieve harmony in their relationship. The Gemini man, being an air sign, has a natural inclination towards flirtatiousness and dislikes becoming too attached. Conversely, the deeply emotional Pisces woman, while she does appreciate the loving and friendly side of her partner, may find herself becoming exhausted by his constant changes in behavior. It goes without saying that this inherent disparity can lead to trust issues for the Pisces woman when dealing with the Gemini man. Both partners experience strain as they come to realize that their expectations and life priorities significantly differ from one another. While there may be potential for developing a friendship, it is crucial to note that the success of this relationship will require significant effort and compromise from both individuals involved. There is no doubt that harmony is a concern in the relationship between a Pisces woman and Cancer man due to their shared water element signs. However, this similarity can actually facilitate their ability to prioritize each other's emotional needs and desires. Given their aligned perspectives on life, it is unlikely for them to frequently disagree. That being said, there are potential risks that could hinder their agreement, particularly emotional conflicts. Furthermore, it is important to note that the Cancer man typically possesses a pioneering and enterprising nature, and if he truly loves his partner, he would never betray her. On the other hand, the Pisces woman tends to be emotionally stable and resilient. If she does not overly emphasize her fluctuating emotions in the relationship, their bond will progress in a harmonious and healthy manner. Both partners share the same priorities of establishing a strong family unit, providing support and appreciation to one another, and cultivating a peaceful emotional environment. As long as these intentions remain present, their relationship will undoubtedly find harmony. There are some difficulties in the relationship between Pisces woman and Leo man. Pisces may be selfless and self-giving in the emotional world with Leo because Leo is a bit self-centered and likes to show off. He will do this in the relationship, he will do this outside because their priorities in nature are a bit directed towards themselves. The world is not like this for Pisces. He wants to understand the other person, wants to be selfless, wants to empathize. Therefore, the selfless person will be a Pisces. Therefore, the Leo man will of course like it very, very much. But after a while, this can tire the Pisces woman. Therefore, you need to find a balance here for the healthy progress of the relationship. Leo, which is masculine in fire and water energy, can therefore be dominant and dominant in the relationship. Even though the Pisces woman is selfless, she can actually be extremely aggressive in her inner world because the Pisces woman, whose emotions are battered, is also unpredictable. We should not forget this, but of course she is selfless in the relationship because if he values and loves his relationship, he will show it more than enough. The Pisces woman will not enjoy being outside as much as the Leo man. It is necessary to be a little selfless in this regard. Leo, of course, also needs to keep up with Pisces. He needs to take part in emotional conversations and manage to be romantic. The Leo man can actually do it if he wants, but he may have difficulty in continuity. He is slightly stubborn and possessive. Difficulties are in question, yes, but if there are harmonies of other planets in your chart, it is also possible to get along. Pisces woman and Virgo man have opposing signs in their relationship. Both of your suns are exactly opposite each other in your chart. This brings the energy of I see you, I notice you to the forefront, and there are already a lot of unions from opposite signs. Therefore, the energy to start a relationship is definitely high. Your energy to accept each other with your differences is high, and you are in love. Of course, the highly emotional side of Pisces and the too logical side of Virgo will not overlap, but since the opposition here will appear as complementing each other's shortcomings, you will be in harmony. Virgo man is a selfless sign and Pisces is a selfless sign. Of course, in matters where you need to be selfless, for example, the Virgo man may be extremely critical of the environment and the order in the home or the way he speaks, up to the way he dresses. For the Pisces woman, there will be sacrifices in her more emotional world. She will develop understanding when she cannot get the attention she wants. Virgo man will also feel the energy to develop understanding when he cannot find the order he wants against Pisces. As I said, since you are both in opposite signs with each other, the relationship will definitely start, but you should not exaggerate your sacrifices too much, because after a while these can cause ruptures. You should be more open to each other. Virgo should try to be less critical, and emotionally Pisces should try to create the environment he wants. There will be attraction in the relationship between Pisces woman and Libra man, because the Libra man is under Venus rule. Pisces woman is in Neptune energy. With her beautiful face, clear skin and loving gaze, she will attract the Libra man. There will be an immediately recognizable relationship between them. Pisces woman can be very fragile. Sometimes she can be a little aggressive to hide her fragility. The Libra man is actually an extremely extroverted, extremely gentlemanly and generous man, and he will attract the Pisces woman with these sides. Love may start between you and you may find each other very attractive and tempting, but as your relationship progresses and time passes, the extroverted side of Libra can be very prominent. He may get bored with Pisces' changeable mood. Libra man is usually indecisive. Pisces woman also has the energy to be a little indecisive. The approach to events is very different from the Libra man of the Pisces woman, because Libra carries an air energy. It is a person of logic rather than comprehension and emotional world. Therefore, some friction will be in effect as the relationship progresses. But if there are other planetary harmonies in your chart, you will have a very good life together. In the relationship between Pisces woman and Scorpio man, emotions are at the forefront. Since both of you are in water energy, water element, your empathy ability is highly developed. Even your energy to understand what each other wants from your gaze is high. Scorpio man will be a very passionate lover. Pisces will be very possessive but will carry the energy of being a little self-centered. It is very important for him to be successful in life. He wants to have a say in the world of economy. He wants to manage the house a little bit. Pisces may have a situation to allow this, but in general, the Pisces woman actually has a very strong stance. Some conflicts may arise between you in this sense, but since you are both in water energy, you develop a lot of goodwill for each other. Because your stance and expectations in life will be parallel to each other, even if you have different ideas, even the way you express it will be pleasing to each other. You will know how, when, where, and what to say to each other. Of course, this will greatly improve the quality of the relationship. In general, water energy is already harmonious. You will also be in harmony. Scorpio only has a little introverted energy. When the Pisces woman sees this, she can also become withdrawn. Scorpio man is also a little passionate man. Mars is under his rule. The Pisces woman needs to be a little more sociable. She should not be in a little dream world. For example, she should not think of something in her imagination and think of it as if it exists. She needs to speak and say it directly. Because we should not expect the Scorpio man to understand everything that much. Therefore, as I said, there may be emotional crises, but harmony is definitely in question. It will be a happy relationship between you. There are difficulties in the relationship between Pisces woman and Sagittarius man, because the Sagittarius man is very extroverted. Unfortunately, it can carry the energy of being a little indiscreet, and he is very fond of freedom. Therefore, it is already challenging to convince such a free-spirited man to commit to a Pisces woman. For the Pisces woman, attachment and togetherness are also very important. Her emotional world is very deep and she carries a lot of energy to act with her emotions. Therefore, it is definitely possible to have intellectual differences. You are both already mutable signs. Therefore, you also experience variable emotions inside you. Since the Sagittarius man will not like to be restricted, he may much more prefer to be in a relationship where he can easily experience his free spirit. Unfortunately, it can break a Pisces woman. Therefore, the relationship may be in a vicious circle and you may find each other boring and tiring. If there are harmonies of other planets in your chart, of course you can find harmony. But in general, a Pisces woman will have difficulties in compatibility with a Sagittarius man. There are difficulties in the relationship between Pisces woman and Capricorn man because the Capricorn man is an extremely realistic man. His emotional world is not that deep and he is very bored to be in emotional conversations. Therefore, he will remain extremely abstaining against the emotional demands of the Pisces woman. Capricorn man, who is in earth energy, and Pisces woman, who is a water group sign, actually get along on an elemental basis. Because they develop features of complementing each other's completely different parts in the relationship. In this sense, Yes, of course it is beautiful, but as I said, Pisces may have internal resentments and emotional expectations. I describe Pisces as too emotional, but unfortunately, with the energy of Neptune, he is in love with love, his emotions are at the forefront, and his expectations in his life run the risk of being a little bit in the dream world. Capricorn is really realistic, so it can be a bit tiring and difficult for a Pisces. In this sense, the relationship is open to some difficulties, but as I said, differences can saturate, especially since the Pisces woman will have a sense of trust in a Capricorn man, and when she lowers her emotional expectations a little, she will meet her need to be safe. She will feel good and at peace next to a Capricorn man. Unfortunately, there are some difficulties in the relationship between Pisces woman and Aquarius man, because while the highly intuitive side of Pisces is on, while her emotional expectations are at a high level, she can be extremely bored by the straight logic of Aquarius. Therefore, she may find the Aquarius man too logical, too idealizing life with high expectations. In fact, the Pisces woman likes to live life a little fateful. She believes in fate. An Aquarius man is too realistic for a Pisces woman. Of course, the colorful personality of the Pisces woman may attract the attention of the Aquarius man at first, but his expectations may be especially high emotionally. He may find the Pisces woman a little dreamy. But the Pisces woman also has a dreamy side, yes, but she can also turn it into a positive. For example, she can write very beautiful poems. She can express her feelings very easily. The artistic side of a Pisces woman is also dominant. This is interesting for Aquarius. It is a different feature that does not belong to him. Therefore, they may find it attractive and they may get along at the beginning, but unfortunately your energy to tire each other out in a long-term relationship is very high. If there are other planetary harmonies in your relationship, for example, if the Pisces woman has air energy, or a moon sign is in air energy, or if there is a water element in the Aquarius man's chart, you will definitely find harmony. There is a strong bond between Pisces woman and Pisces man, as both possess a significant amount of water elements in their astrological charts. This shared element contributes to a changeable nature within your relationship, which can lead to fluctuating moods and emotional expectations. However, this connection also provides a unique opportunity for both of you to nurture each other's imaginative and artistic sides. Together, you can create beautiful stories and scripts, as the active Neptune energy will abundantly support your creative endeavors. Nonetheless, the abundance and dominance of water energy may lead to a sense of uniformity and potential suffocation within your relationship. It is important to remember that differences often attract one another, contrasting with similar energies that can become monotonous over time. Therefore, you will encounter both challenges and rewards throughout your journey together. It is crucial to maintain a balance by grounding yourselves and emphasizing your realistic sides. Furthermore, it will greatly benefit your relationship to engage actively in social environments. Additionally, if your astrological charts indicate harmonious alignments of other planets, your relationship will flourish, making it truly enjoyable. However, be aware that the intense water energy will undoubtedly dive deep into your emotional world.